that this budget is a do-nothing, claim-to-do-everything exercise. No matter how much the government ratchets up the mythic vision of a Viksit Bharat and its rhetoric, this is not a budget for a Viksit Bharat. I must say, sir, the government keeps boasting of capex and infrastructure, but the fact is that, and it even says it will create jobs in the tourism sector because of this. But the truth is, how can you create jobs or strengthen tourism when your refusal to reduce GST in hotels has made India amongst the costliest destinations?
You exhausted 20 minutes already, please.
Or indeed boost tourism when everything in the infrastructure we're seeing is collapsing. Terminal 1 in Delhi, the roof has collapsed. Rajkot and Jabalpur, the canopies have collapsed. 5 bridges have fallen in Bihar last month. And Mumbai's Trans-Harbour Link, which was inaugurated by the PM in January of this year, has developed cracks. So what the finance minister ought to do is allocate resources to fix our infrastructure rather than boasting about the tourists it will attract. I'm going to wrap up, sir, with just one sad comment further before I conclude, which is the accidents and the failure of the government to implement its own kavach that it's been talking about. We've had grisly and ghastly railway accidents, but the kavach system has only utilized less than half of the money allotted to it in the last budget, and only 1% of the total amount of railway lines that are supposed to have been equipped with kavach have been equipped. So this is pretty shameful, and the budget has glossed over it. Nor did the finance minister mention Manrega, which has been mentioned by others, so I can just say in one sentence that demand keeps going up, but the Modi government keeps reducing its allocations to this. And it's the allocation they've requested now is far short of the amounts requested and required to meet the demands. On top of that, they've deleted job cards. 267% of more job cards have been deleted this year, and the new Aadhaar-based payment system has left 8 million active workers ineligible for payment. This is supposed to be something to help the rural poor. It's actually hurting them, sir. Let me conclude by saying that this budget is a do-nothing, claim-to-do-everything exercise. No matter how much the government ratchets up the mythic vision of a Viksit Bharat and its rhetoric, this is not a budget for a Viksit Bharat. It's a motley collection of schemes without an analytical framework or a coherent spending plan, and no pathway to achieve the boasts and rhetoric of either Amrit Kal or Viksit Bharat. The government is selling us a penthouse in a building whose foundations are shaky, whose canopy has collapsed, whose lift shaft is yet to be installed, and whose workers are starving. The budget lacks originality, ambition, strategy. We get no answers to the employment puzzle, we get no solutions to education and health, and we don't engage with any of the crises of investment I've outlined today. The budget that India needs and India deserves is much more than a statement of solidarity with the ruling party's political allies. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Mr. Mehatab, Honourable Member Mehatab.